De-escalation language for regulatory replies, 2-minute guide. De-escalation is a small communication skill that prevents big problems. In regulatory back and forth, calm replies reduce tension and stop conversations from spiraling into conflict or repeated demands. When you answer measuredly, you help preserve the working relationship and keep stakeholders' trust intact, essential when compliance and reputation are at stake. Clear, composed responses also lower the risk of misunderstandings that lead to duplicate queries, audits, or costly delays. In short, de-escalation saves time, protects professional relationships, and helps issues get resolved faster and more cleanly. Tone determines whether a message soothes or provokes. Avoid defensive or dismissive words and punctuation. No sharp retorts, all caps, or exclamation marks that escalate emotion. Instead, use measured verbs like acknowledge, clarify, and propose to signal cooperation and control. Keep sentences short and direct so your meaning stays clear and your tone stays steady. Long, windy sentences can sound evasive or anxious. A neutral, respectful voice reassures the reader you're competent and ready to resolve the issue without making the situation personal. Use a predictable 3-part structure to calm any exchange. Acknowledge right-pointing arrow. Answer, right-pointing arrow. Offer next steps. First, acknowledge the question or concern so the sender feels heard. Second, provide a concise, factual answer or context that addresses the substance. Avoid speculation. Third, offer next steps or invite clarification so the dialogue moves forward constructively. This formula creates a sense of closure while keeping the door open for collaboration. It's efficient, professional, and reduces the chance of repeated, unresolved follow-ups. How you begin sets the conversation's tone. Use respectful openers like, "Thank you for raising this," or "We appreciate the question," to show gratitude and reduce defensiveness. Short empathy phrases such as, "I understand your concern," or "Good point," acknowledge the sender's perspective without conceding fault. These openers diffuse immediate friction and create space for a rational reply. Starting this way signals you respect the other party and are committed to resolving the issue, which makes them more likely to cooperate. When correcting or clarifying, soften the language so the correction informs rather than attacks. Use phrases like, "To clarify, our intent was," or "For accuracy, the data shows," to present facts without blame. Prefer soft corrections such as, "It appears that," instead of blunt statements like, "You're wrong." Always support corrections with specific evidence or reference a document when possible. Concrete sources lend credibility and reduce pushback. This approach preserves relationships while keeping the record accurate and transparent. Move from explanation to action by proposing clear, concrete next steps, timelines, specific documents to be shared, or suggested meetings. Use collaborative language like "we can" or "let us know if" to invite joint problem solving rather than issuing directives. Be explicit about who will do what and by when to set expectations and avoid repeated follow-ups. Offering options, such as a short call or a written update, shows flexibility and helps the other party choose a path that works for them, speeding resolution and rebuilding confidence. Watch out for traps that undo good intentions. A defensive tone, heavy jargon, or vague promises make stakeholders uneasy and invite more questions. Over-explaining can actually open new lines of inquiry and prolong the exchange. Aim for clarity, not exhaustive detail. Equally important is to avoid ignoring the emotional subtext. Frustration or urgency can be as relevant as facts. If emotions are present, acknowledge them briefly before returning to facts and solutions. Avoiding these pitfalls keeps communication efficient and relationships intact. When composing a reply, remember the simple pattern. Acknowledge right pointing arrow, answer right pointing arrow, offer next steps. Use neutral, concise language and soft corrective phrases to preserve trust while ensuring accuracy. Be specific. Give timelines, cite documents, and name responsible parties so the other side knows what to expect. Keep the tone collaborative. Words like "we can" and "please let us know" invite cooperation. Finally, close the loop by confirming the next action. This prevents repeated queries and moves the matter to resolution.